What's going on, guys? Welcome again to Twisted Vapor. So today's review, guys, we are looking at a very sexy RDA. One, in fact, that I've been so excited to show you guys for quite some time now. So what RDA are we looking at, guys? We are looking at the fantastic one from Wotofo and from Mike Vapes. That's right, guys, we are looking at the brand new Wotofo ReCurve RDA. So without further ado, guys, let's dive on down into the box. We'll see what we get. We'll come back up top, we'll give it a vape, and we'll see what our final thoughts are. So without further ado, guys, let's do it. Okay, guys, let's take a look then at the Wotofo ReCurve, designed by Mike Vapes. So as you can see, guys, this is the top of the box, and we do get it in the classic Wotofo style with its bright greens and blacks and all its jazz going on. Really nice packaging. So as you can see, guys, we do get a little viewing window here, so where we can see our deck and our ReCurve top cap here. At the side, guys, we do have ReCurve and Mike Vapes wrote there. This side, guys, we have our scratch and check and the colour option we went for. Again, we have ReCurve and Mike Vapes. And on this side, guys, we have again the colour option, as well as their web address, their Instagram address and their Facebook address. And on the underside, guys, we get the content of the box, as well as more Wotofo branding and things down at the bottom there. So to get into this box then, guys, couldn't be simpler. We just lift off the top piece here, we just give it a little shake to allow the bottom part to slide out. And there we go. So guys, as you can clearly see, we do get our top cap there. We get our lovely deck here. We get a 810 to 510 adapter. And we also get a 510 wide bore drip tip there as well. That obviously you will put into your adapter. Underneath this felt pad here, guys, we just give this a wiggle out, like so. We do obviously get our very nice user manual. Now this user manual is very well illustrated, guys. Look at it, it's very well illustrated. And it's very easy to read. And it does come in multiple languages as well, guys. We do have like Italian, Danish and all the others. Very nice. Also in our box, guys, we are going to be met with a very nice screwdriver. I really don't like when we get little tiny blue ones that are about this big and no one can ever seem to use them. I don't like them style. This one though, it's a fantastic little screwdriver, so thank you for that one, Wotofo. Also, guys, we are going to be met with a couple of little packages and doohickeys here at the bottom. We are going to be met with, just take everything out of the box. We are going to be met with a pad of cotton in one of our little pouches. In the other little pouch, we are going to be met with all our spare screws, our 510 pin. We've got a couple of coil jigs here, a couple of O-rings. Very nice. So we just move all this to one side, guys. And in the last little package, we are going to receive our coils. Now you do get 3 of these competition style flat Claptons by the look of it. As I said, you do get 3, but I've already used one during testing. Okay guys, so let's move on then to our dripper. So this is the Wotofo ReCurve RDA. So let's do some general measurements then, guys. So not including the drip tip from the top to the bottom, guys, you are looking at 35mm, and the width of this, guys, you are looking at 24mm. So starting from the top then, guys, as you can see, we do get a resin 810 drip tip, which is a full goon style drip tip. We do have a very nice chunky O-ring in there, which means we can take out our normal 810s and they will fit in very nice and snug and won't fall out. Looks very pretty there. So moving a bit further down then, guys, to our top cap. As you can see, we do have ReCurve engraved into the side here where it starts to bevel in. Very nice design going on here with this RDA, if I'm honest, guys. I do like the whole ReCurve there. and the curvature going on of the actual top cap itself, very nice. As you can see, we also have 6 holes on this side and we have 6 holes on this side. Moving a bit further down, guys, we do have Mike Vapes written at the top there. At the bottom we do have Wotofo.com and we also have ReCurve there. And as you can also see, guys, this does come pre-installed with our Squonk pin already in place. So we just take this top cap off, guys, very simply. We can take a little look inside of our top cap itself. And there we go. Inside the top cap, guys, we do have a little bit of doming going on along the top edge here. And we also have a little pin system going on like we did in the Geek Vape loop. So we have a little pin here and a little pin there. Now both little pins align up on the deck here, as we can see. They line up just in between these two big pillows. So we've got a little rail there and a little rail there. Now when the top cap comes on, the pins will sit here and that will lock into place with these two bits, allowing us to adjust our airflow with absolute ease. So that's what's going on with our top cap, guys, and as you can see, she is relatively thick as well. She's a really thick, strong, very strong piece of metal there, but she's not heavy in the slightest. It's a very nice top cap. So moving on to our deck then, guys, as you can see, she is a single coil deck. We do have lots and lots of airflow coming through. We have all these lovely holes here and here, and if you imagine that our coil would be sat here, guys, the airflow is going to be coming straight in, swirling all around in this little column here and keeping our coil nice and cool. We also have 2 little juice wells, guys. We have one here and one here, and as you can see there in the middle, there is our hole going into our Squonk pin. So the liquid would come up and it would come up through the sides here, guys. It will work its way up and it will completely saturate your coil and your cotton. At the side here, guys, if we take off the deck off the tab here, we can see we do have Mike Vapes wrote here also, as well as 2 nice thick O-rings here at the bottom. And we also have Phillips screws going on there for our posts. So let's shove this back on here, guys, and we will throw a coil in this. So we'll use one of the coils that we got with the kit, as I was really impressed by the first coil I used from them while I was testing. So we'll reuse another one. Now as you can see, guys, that's obviously way too long and it won't fit in there. It's going to be really high. So we're going to use this. Now we already know this little tool, it's coily. Now to get your perfect leg length for this, I have done some little testing on different heights and coils and etc. And I have found personally myself, if you use it around 5.5 or 6, so 5.5 or 6, you will have the perfect depth for this RDA. Okay guys, so that was a up close and personal look there at the Wotofo ReCurve RDA, designed by Mike Vapes himself. So guys, we've got it sat on a fantastic mod. We've got it sat on the Vape Pulse BF 80 watt Squonker. We've got this set at 50 watts on a 0.26 ohm coil, airflow wide open across the board. The juice we're going to be using, guys, is some G1's Kanzai X. Let's give this thing a vape. Fantastic amounts of flavour there, guys, absolutely fantastic amounts of flavour. The overall vape is very soothing, it's very cool. You get lots of vapor production, massive amounts of flavour. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So let's move on to our pros and our cons, and at the end, guys, I will tell you we can go and get this fantastic RDA for yourself today. So, start from the top, guys, and we'll work our way down. So the first pro of the day, guys, is our 810 drip tip. As you see in the up close and personal, guys, we did come with this little red number here, and we did strip that straight out, guys, and we put in this lovely little green Vandy Vape number to match the pulse there. So 810s being a full 810 and being able to customise our dripper, there's our first pro. Second pro, guys, is the top cap. Now if we look at the top cap, we have got several things here that are massive pros. The first being the overall strength and durability of this top cap. It is a really strong top cap, guys. I mean, you couldn't squeeze that if you tried. I mean, to squeeze that, to break it, flatten it, destroy it, you'd need an articulated lorry. It's that strong, guys. It feels that strong. It really does. The next big pro, guys, is the doming going on in the top half of the top cap here. It does help with the flavour, guys, and the flavour does stay very sharp from start to finish. So because of that, guys, that is also another massive pro. The next big pro, guys, is the airflow system on this. I mean, the airflow system on this RDA is really nice. I love the overall cheese grater style that we've got going on here. All these little holes for our airflow instead of a nice big bellowy gap. So that's nice. I like how we've got that. It helps to restrict that airflow just that little bit more, helping that flavour push through that bit more also. So I like that also, guys. I really do. I like that as well. The next big pro I have, guys, is the build deck. Now the build deck, guys, is really easy. I mean, it's really easy to build. It's been nothing but a pleasure to build on this deck, to be fair. It is super easy. I can't find, actually, while we're on the subject of this build deck, I can't find an RDA out there, guys, that is as easy to build on as that, to be fair. I mean, the Geek Vape Loop, which is sat up there somewhere, that was a really easy RDA to build, but this is even easier. This is so easy that a chimpanzee could probably do it. It's that easy. It's beautiful. It is an absolutely beautiful thing to build on. So with that being said, guys, that is another massive pro. I love the build deck. The next big pro, guys, is the amount of colour options you've got. There's so many colour options available for this dripper. It's unbelievable. And all colour options are available as well from where we got this one from. So I'll tell you a bit more about that a little bit later on. The next big pro I have, guys, is the box. I mean, it's Wotofo. Wotofo are known for giving us these loud, jazzy boxes with the bright greens and the blacks and all the pictures. Well, this one's no different, guys, as you've seen in the up close. This one's also the same. We've also got that bright green and the blacks and the jazz all over the box. And I love that, guys. I love it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love it when a manufacturer takes his time or takes their time to actually develop the box a little bit more and make it stand out just as much as the product that they're trying to sell. I love that. It shows that they've got a bit of passion for what it is that they're trying to sell. Unlike some manufacturers, you know, where we do get a plain simple black box with a bit of silver writing in, not mentioning no names, but you know who I'm on about, guys. I love it when companies actually put the effort in on the boxes, so I love that. The next big pro, guys, is the contents. Now the contents of the box is also a nice big pro. I love how the way it was all laid out there through our little viewing window, how we could see our deck and how we could see the dripper itself. You know, and then we were underneath all of that, how we had all our cotton and our coils and all our other little fancy little doohickeys and bib bobs and things like that. That is brilliant. I mean, that is brilliant. One of the biggest pros with inside that box, guys, has got to be this little fella. The fact of getting a proper size screwdriver instead of these little tiny microscopic blue things that no one can ever seem to use and we just end up leaving them in the box. So, well done for including a screwdriver that's actually usable. So that's probably one of the biggest pros of inside of the box. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a quick vape and then we are going to move on to some more pros and then cons and then we're going to move on to where you can go and get this fantastic RDA for yourself. Quick little vape. Really, really nice. Really nice. Such a delight to vape on. It really is. It's so nice. Right guys, so carrying on with our pros then. The next pro, guys, is the way this thing squonks. This thing squonks like a beast. It is absolutely fantastic. Every time you squonk it, your coil gets completely saturated in e-liquid, your cotton gets completely saturated in e-liquid. You're never going to get a dry hit, no matter what, when you've got this squonking away. Now, fair enough, you will get a little bit of a spit back if you over squonk. That's to be expected. But if you squonk this thing just right, guys, oh, she's a dream. She's a dream. So that's our nice big pro there as well. That is also a nice big pro. The next big pro, guys, is the size of it. The size of it, it's not a massive RDA, right? It's a smallish RDA, but for the amount of flavour this thing punches at you, it makes up for its size. It really does. It really does make up for its size. And the last big pro I have for this, guys, is its price point. The price point on this, guys, is $24.99. Yeah, $24.99 for a fantastic RDA. That's got to be probably one of the best squonking RDAs of 2018 so far. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I really did gush over the Geek Vape loop. I really did, and I still gush over the Geek Vape loop. I still say it's one of the best drippers out there. But that's exactly all it's for, dripping. Squonk mode on that is still fantastic, but it's not as good as it is when you're dripping on it, thanks to the little triangle, if you remember me telling you about that. This is the other way around. For dripping on this, it's not really all that good, and that moves on to our cons. The cons for this, guys, is when you are using this in drip mode, yes, she still gets a nice amount of flavour, yes, she still gets a nice amount of cloud, but it doesn't do it justice. What does do it justice is when you've got this in squonk mode. It turns it into a whole completely new animal, and it vapes fantastically well. Fantastically well. So, I think that about wraps it up on this ReCurve RDA, guys. All I can say is 10 out of 10 for Mike Vapes on this one. It is a fantastic RDA, sexy looking on it. You know, sat on any mod really, to be fair. It's a sexy looking little RDA, but it looks so sexy on the pulse here. As you can see, I really do dig it on the pulse. You know, we've got loads of colours available. You've got black, gunmetal, gold. You know, there's a load of colours, stainless steel, and ecigone have them all. As I said, for $24.99 at ecigone, with all the colour options available, guys. Fast postage, really reliable service, friendly staff. Get yourself over to ecigone, go and see them, guys, and they will sort you out with probably one of the best squonking RDAs this side of 2018 anyway. Guys, I love it. I love it. I can gush and gush over this all day. I really do like it. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. You need to go and get this for yourself and try this yourself on any squonking device. You'll love it. You'll love it. Whether it's a mechanical squonker, whether it's this type of a squonker or it's regulated, it doesn't matter. Go and get it on a squonking device, and wow, you'll see exactly where I'm coming from, guys. You will see where I'm coming from. So, guys, like I said, I think that about wraps it up. I'm going to take a vape, and then until the next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, guys, and why not subscribe for more, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll never miss out on our latest video. Until then, guys, I will catch you again in the next review.